Today, I am testing 3 of the most popular Shure microphones for podcasting and voiceovers. We've got the Shure SM7B, the Shure SM-V7, and the new Shure SM7DB. My name is Andrew, and welcome to the Lens Rentals channel. Let me start with a question. Have you seen this mic before? Of course you have. This is the Shure SM7B, and it is used by some of the most prominent podcasters, voiceover artists, and even pop stars. But just because it's popular doesn't mean that it's going to be the right microphone for you. So here's what we're going to get into today. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the specs on each of these microphones, and then from there we're going to actually record them in Logic Pro. I'm going to find a little sentence or two to read to you from each microphone, so that way you can hear the mic in its truest, most natural state. Hey, this is a quick reminder that anything you see behind me, anything in this video is rentable via lensrentals.com. Rent them, test them, figure out which one is right for you without breaking the bank. So let's start with the classic, the Shure SM7B. The SMC is a cardioid microphone with a frequency range of 50 Hz to 20 kHz. Those of you who are unfamiliar with the idea of cardioid microphones, all this simply means is that this mic picks up audio directly in front of it and has a pretty strong fall off behind it to essentially eliminate room noise and background noise. So in theory, this is great for rooms with lots of echo like mine. Brutal. It is going to be important to note, though, that each one of these mics is a cardioid mic. So the experience in regard to capturing audio will be essentially the same. Now, it is important to note that the SM7B has an incredibly low signal. This is also known as a low output gain. So essentially what you need to do is boost your signal before it hits your interface. And the way I like to do that is with this, the Cloud Lifter. This boosts my signal before it hits my interface and allows me to get proper recording levels to actually utilize this mic. Now that may seem a little frustrating, and in reality it is, because this is another piece of gear you need for your recording kit. But if you want to get the most out of this mic, this is how you got to do it. Another thing to note about all of these mics is that none of them require phantom power. But the SM7B will need it if you're running it in conjunction with the Cloud Lifter, because this box is passive, meaning it does not have any power in it. So you'll need to enable phantom power when using a Cloud Lifter or something maybe similar to this that is passive when using the SM7B. Next up is the SM-V7. This is Shure's answer to a out-of-the-box, ready-to-record microphone. The SM-V7 has a frequency range of 20 Hz to 20 kHz, and it is also a unidirectional cardioid polar pattern. So what makes this mic different than the SM7B? Well, if you can see here, it has an XLR port right here, but it also has a USB port on the back, meaning that you can plug this straight into your computer and get to recording. This is nice if you're not familiar with XLR cables, or if you don't have any around and you just need to record in a pinch. I could see you throwing this in a bag if you're traveling to record podcast episodes, or if you're out in the field just needing to do quick audio recordings. This is a great way to do it straight into your computer. Lastly, let's take a look at Shure's latest version, the newest iteration in the SM7 line, the SM7DB. This microphone right here is identical to the SM7B with one major, huge difference. It's got a built-in preamp, so you can kiss the Cloud Lifter goodbye. Shure must have heard us all complaining and went ahead and solved the problem internally. You can increase the output on the mic up to 18 or 28 decibels, or if you need to bypass it for whatever reason, there is a true bypass switch on the back, which means you don't have to worry about the preamp at all. No more extra gear, no more extra cables. Plug it into your interface and get recording with proper levels. Now, I've not tried it yet, but I honestly wish this existed before I had purchased for myself the SM7B. But that was years ago, and Shure hadn't solved our problem yet. All right, now that I've broken each microphone down for you, I want to go ahead and get them onto a Logic project so that we can hear the audio quality from each of these mics. My interface is a Focusrite Scarlett 2. I'm recording into Logic. I'm going to leave the EQ flat in my DAW so that we can hear the mics as they were designed. And now, if you haven't run to grab them, I suggest you get your headphones and put them on, because that's how you're going to best hear how this audio sounds. I'll wait. I'll give you a second, but you better start running. Test camera, test audio, speed, check. The very first mic that we are going to test is the Shure SM-V7. I am plugged directly via XLR into the Scarlett interface, and I decided to read a passage from Dune in honor of the Dune 2 trailer just releasing this month. All right, let's give this a go. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. One more time. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. And this is the Shure SM7DB. I have my Phantom Power on the Scarlett at plus 48 volts, and I have my preamp in the mic set to plus 28 dB. And I can already hear a marked difference. But let's go ahead and record that quote. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. And here I have the OG. This is the SM7B with a cloud lifter going into the Scarlett Focusrite 2. One thing to note is that the cloud lifter has an output of 36 decibels or 12 decibels, and I am at the 36 decibel level. Now let's go ahead and record the quote. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. The mystery of life isn't a problem to solve, but a reality to experience. So there you have it. I tested 3 of the most popular Shure microphones for podcasting and voiceovers, and I have to say they're all pretty great, but if I was to choose one that I would rent over the others, it would be the Shure SM7DB, mainly because I'm getting a really clear signal, and it's as easy as plugging in an XLR cable, plugging it into my interface, and recording. The only other thing that I'm going to say that I noticed was I felt that on the SM-V7, there was a lot more pops and hisses as compared to the other 2 mics. I'm wondering if that has something to do with either the hertz range or the diaphragm in that microphone as compared to the others, though I would believe that they are the same. If you're a little obsessive over that kind of thing, then that's gonna be a little bit of a problem for you. But I'm curious, which one are you gravitating towards? Which one are you gonna put in your next rental order? Let me know down below. And if you have more questions about these mics, also hit me up down below. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Until then, like, comment, subscribe, do all those great YouTube things so that we can keep doing our YouTube thing over here. And I will see you in the next one. All right. Peace.